Hi everyone, welcome. So I decided to record this video while I'm looking at the water, and I just thought it was a nice view to talk about this energy. So I just finished a class yesterday for Nadia Shah Synchronicity University on the relationship between Saturn and Neptune, and it was such an amazing class. I had to take a lot of time to get information about the different people that I was going to be using as examples in the class. And right now in the sky, Saturn and Neptune are conjunct in the sign of Aries. And even though the class didn't talk about the conjunction of Saturn and Neptune in Aries, it really made me think about it with all the information that I was able to download before this class. And there's a couple of you out there that were born between the 1988 and I would say 1991, 1992 that have the conjunction of Saturn and Neptune in Capricorn or in Sagittarius in Capricorn. You know, this is like a 36-year cycle. And it's such a pivotal point when Neptune and Saturn meet because they only meet once every 36 years as a conjunction. And the fact that it's meeting up in Aries, if you're an Aries or a Libra, a Capricorn or a Cancer, you're definitely feeling it. But this is not like a regular Saturn and Aries type of energy because Neptune is accompanying Saturn. So I feel like this is going to be the kind of transit that is going to be difficult to interpret with your logical mind only, and to only be able to predict things that are coming in a mental way. I think this is a transit that we really need to feel our way through. And I think this is the wonderful thing about it being in Aries is because Aries is that, that warrior, that soldier, it goes into the battlefield and it really just, even without knowing anything, its naivety, it has courage. So I think it's going to take a lot of courage for us to be in our feelings. I think intuition is going to be a big thing with this Neptune transit in Aries. Saturn, I think, is just showing us how real it can get. And for the next 2.5 to 3 years, how do you begin this journey? It may not be how you end this journey, with this transit. So be mindful of that because it's a very strong Aries energy of beginning something and stopping it and beginning something again and stopping it. Aries is the first fire sign, but it's not the most consistent one. It's Leo that is the most consistent. It's the fixed energy. So Aries is cardinal. It's always about beginning new. And when it gets bored or when it's annoyed or when it feels like it has enough information or has acquired what it needs, Aries is really kind of like it moves on. So think about that while Saturn is moving into Aries. Right now it's at 0 degrees. And all these outer planets are moving. Uranus is going into Gemini, Pluto's in Aquarius, and it's gonna be a pretty cool transit, I feel. Anyways, let me know how you guys are dealing with your Saturn and Neptune transit right now. If you have it, if you have Saturn and Neptune aspected in your chart, no matter what kind of aspect it is, if you have a progressed Saturn and Neptune aspect in your chart, or if you had a transit that had Saturn and Neptune, and kind of what was the vibe. Anyways, guys, enjoy. I'm gonna go. Thanks.